everyone, this is Susie with Creative Cafe, and I finally have my project done with my place and time from Graphic 45. Now this idea is not my own. I actually seen this on YouTube, and I knew when I saw the video that this is what I had to do at least one project in my place and time in. It is from Tattered Rose Studios, and I'm going to put her link in the description. Now I don't know if she has a tutorial for it or not. I know that in her video she says that she did her binding in the accordion type bindings, but I did not do that. The only thing I did in mine is I just glued my bags back to back, or I didn't glue them, I sticky stripped them back to back, just like you do a paper bag album. That is what I did. I did not do any other binding except for just gluing or taping them bags just back to back. So anyway, I'm gonna, like I said, link her video there in my description and go over and watch it. Now she added a little more in hers than I did mine, some little different things, but anyway, this is the binding, and I added some lace and some of my crinkled seam binding just to give it a little. I did use a Tim Holtz chain there and a couple of eyelets to place that in. I used cardstock actually for the outside, but on the inside I put sticky back canvas to the cardstock. It gave it a really neat feel. I'll probably use that technique again. I didn't have any fabric canvas, which is what I would have used. But since I didn't, I did have the sticky back canvas, and I thought, well, you know, I didn't really want the sticky back canvas, didn't want to paint it. So I used cardstock, and I thought, I'll just back that in some sticky back canvas, and it'll give it that sturdy, won't tear. And then I just kind of stained it there on the edges, so it kind of gave it a, not a white look to it, because my sticky back canvas was white. But anyway, that's how I did the binding, and then I added some of this trim that actually came from Hobby Lobby I got a couple weeks ago. The cover, I forget the name of the paper, I even forget who it's from, but I just used a couple of pieces of this here because I wanted it to look a little vintage with the inside. The only thing that was bad about the place and time paper for me was that it didn't have any paper that I could use for my covers. So all the months, of course, you know, if you've got the paper pad, you've got from January to December, but you really don't have any paper you can use for your, you know, your covers. If you're going to use all your tags and things. So anyway, you've got to kind of come up with a paper to do your covers in. So this is what I chose to do it in. I wanted just a vintage. Added the place and time, added this here for just penciling in maybe your year or whatever you want to write there. Here is the back, and I did use, I'm going to try to get this in here, it's like I said, it's really large. All the different colored seam bindings that I've just have hooked onto one of them little clasp Recollections bling there. The little clasp you get at Walmart, binder clasp, is what I used for the sides. Each month has this side here. I added the little calendar so that you could pencil in a birthday. You know, like I'm always forgetting birthdays, so I might put like Jeremy on the 12th, you know, of January. Just write in here my birthdays. And then also I use some Recollections bling here, and then this is a, I believe it's a Prima flower. Yeah, Prima flower here to kind of go with the wintry look. Each month has a craft envelope for checks, and then of course you have a pocket here to add your bills of any type, just to slip in here. I didn't have any bills or anything to kind of set, but you can just kind of, you know, slip your bills in there and have your checks wrote out if you know, get them wrote out ahead of time. And then this over here I thought was kind of cool because this I I thought could be used almost for anything. It can be used for post-it notes. It could be used for like a smash book type thing where you can washi tape tickets, you know, photos, anything that you want here. I thought would be great for that. So this I just left blank. I thought about putting a photo mat on it, and then I changed my mind because I thought, you know, you might want to use it more than 1 year, and you might want to just use something that you can, you know, get the photo up with for the next year. Put a different photo there for each month. So anyway, I kind of just left that for that reason. And then here is, this opens up. I left this open so that, you know, you could put maybe your kids where, or grandkids that have made you something or wrote you a letter, you know, that you want to just keep, can go in there. Now, these are the grocery bags, and what I meant is I just glued sticky strip mine back to back, and that is all I did to do my binding. I found that easier. Sometimes the accordion is a little harder for me to work with, so I wanted something that would be simple and fast when I took on this project. So here's February, and I've just cut this out of the paper, just kind of cut along, you know, fussy cut along the flowers. This is a flower that my friend Neri made me a long time ago. She sent me some flowers that she had made, and I still have some, and I use them periodically because I love them. They just have to be in the right color to use them for me. So, you know, this was perfect. February was with this little kind of different tie-dyed colored flower. Absolutely love those flowers. And here is the envelope for February. Now I did use 2 12x12 pads and an 8x8 pad, which I had already ordered the 12x12 and the 8x8 anyway, but I did end up purchasing another 12x12 because I wanted to have, one piece out of the tags part of it, out of the other 12x12. So I have plenty of paper still to make me, you know, a couple more projects. And the 8x8 is this. This is the only thing I used out of my 8x8. And then, like I said, for the basic part here, I did have to get 2 12x12s in order to be able to use my tags, because I used both sheets, one for, of course, the month, and then the other for this backing here, and then this page over here. So I really didn't have anything to use as my postcards over here like I wanted to, or these little, I call them postcards, but these little cards here. So I had to get another 12x12 to do what I wanted to do with this project. And then here is March. These colors are so pretty. The green and the purple is absolutely gorgeous. I backed each, each card here and the little calendar in the craft cardstock because I wanted it to match my paper bags. I wanted to kind of bring that out in each page. So anyway, this is March here. And then here is April, and I used some of these Prima butterflies. And then here is the envelope there. And then this is May, and I used some Recollections flowers. And here is May's little envelope. And here is June. And there is June. And Recollections bling here. And then here is July. And there is the envelope for July. I love July's papers. And then there is July. Here is August. And there is August's envelope. And this is just a Michael's dollar bin flower there with a brad. And there is August. Here is September, going back to school. And here's another flower that my friend Neri had made and sent me. She handmade these flowers. I absolutely love them. And then here is October, which is, of course, is Halloween. Added some black Recollections bling. There is the cardstock envelope. And then here's this side. And then here is September. And I did use a Martha Stewart punch, and there was a couple of places. There's another place back there that I used the Martha Stewart punch. I forgot to mention. But there is November's envelope. And some more, I'm not sure if this is Recollections bling or not. I cannot remember on that one. And then here is December's. And there is December's. And, oops. Anyway, there is December there. But anyway, this is the planner. And this was so much fun, but it was really a long project. You wouldn't think it would have been. No more really than decorating that you've done. But it really was time consuming. So anyway, I hope that you liked it. If you have any questions, be sure to just message me. I'll be glad to answer anything that I can. Anyway, thanks so much for watching.